Here in Brazil for the live coverage of the Volleyball World Beach Pro Tour, the final Elite 16 event for the year. It's a little bit sad, but what is great is coming up next on centre court is Norway. Mol and Sørum up against Adelmo and Andre from Brazil. A new combination because Andre's partner has just gone down with an injury, should be back soon, but Adelmo, he's already making his mark on the sand here in Rio. Players are ready. Kerry Pothast here with you for this second to last match of the evening. It's been a wonderful day, a very warm day here in Rio. Very humid. Not much of a breeze at all to help the players out. This is a Pool B match, so it's day one here of pool play, the end of day one. Both these teams have already played one match. I'll get into that in a little bit, but first we are going to introduce the players. I'll let the court announcer have the first word. Anders Mol coming out first. You heard it, Olympic champion from 2021. Bronze medalist in Paris, Anders, 27 years of age, 6'7", the big blocker, the best blocker, I would say, in the world at the moment. Christian Sørum, siding out genius, 28 years of age, 6'4", 12 seasons on the tour, 3 more than Anders. Looks like the clouds have opened up a little bit of rain coming down. That'll help. With humidity probably tomorrow. Right now it's going to be awfully wet. And here comes the new kid on the block, Adelmo Concalves. We don't know a lot about him yet, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes today against this top team in the world with his incredible partner. With a long list of credentials. Andre Loyola Stein, 30 years of age, 6'7", 11 seasons and 91 tournaments so far, 8 gold medals he has back home in his cabinet. I'm sure these players aren't too happy about the rain, but that is what beach volleyball is all about. We play in all sorts of conditions. Unless, of course, there is a roof. No roof on Copacabana Beach. Lights are out. First set underway in this men's pool match. Norway struggling a little bit on the pass. And an interesting first point to Brazil. Adelmo just racing away after making that block, but referee says that is okay. Looks kind of weird, but it is legal. Sørum just smacking that one down. Of course, Andre has played Mol and Sørum plenty of times. It is normal partner George, who's just out with hamstring injury, so hopefully we'll see him back on the tour. The World Tour Finals. First monster block for Anders on the newcomer. Showing him how much space he doesn't have to hit around. Andre will be doing a lot of setting today perhaps. Still using the hands in this rain. Beautiful play in the corner. The great thing about having all the ball kids and the court supporters, volunteers often around the court is that they'll keep those balls dry in between points. So still be able to go with the hand set. Nicely taken, but by Adelmo, he's there, but the hit is just a little bit too fast for him. He'll have to get used to that speed of the shot from Sørum. Beach Volley Vikings, who have won so much and have had every success over the last few years. Andre now, first swing of the match. Blocked. Oh, he gets it through in front of Anders. He'll be happy with that one. Norway have been together since 2016, so great partnership. And a great block. So Andre's first monster block for the game. Two of the biggest and best blockers on the tour. I did say Anders Mol being the best blocker on the tour at the moment. Andre, well, he's a different sort of blocker, but he's not that far behind. In terms of numbers, I'm not sure what they are. Maybe we can find that out. Maybe Travis Muerta can put his numbers hat on and work out who's had the most blocks over time. Andre or Anders, probably Anders, but Andre is right up there. Europeans probably more used to playing in these conditions than the Brazilians. Oh, that was well taken. Adelmo had to struggle with his left to go out wide, and he got the edge of the block. That was all he needed. Andre's probably pretty happy he was able to pick up Adelmo for this event. First match was against Fokarots and Plavins from Latvia. They took that out in 3 sets. They lost the first 19-21, then they won the second 21-19, winning the third easily 15-6. So a good start for the Brazilian combination in their first pool match. Norway, well, they also were pushed to 3 by another new team from Germany, Huster and Just. Came through the qualifier. Seeded 9th in the qualifier, made it through. They lost the second set, Norway did, 20-22, but then finished it off 15-8 in the third against Germany. So a couple of 3-setters this morning for both these teams. Different conditions, though. Almost like a new day. They probably would have slept sometime during the day, maybe had a good rest, if not slept. And there's another big monster block for Andre. Jumping into the angle on Sørum. He sees it, he feels it. Well, he actually jumped towards the line, but he kept that left hand out to keep the angle covered. That's what these blockers can do. So creative. Oh, waits for that. What a touch. Adelmo in the corner. Wow. Gee, they look good together, don't they? Brazil up by 3. They'll make that 4 in this side switch. Strong combination. Sure of the height of Adelmo Gonçalves, but he's up there with Andre Loyola, that's for sure. Very good in defense. Another one for Brazil. Well, they're racing away in this first set. And of course it is time now. Norway choose to use their one and only timeout for the set before we sit for the technical timeout. So they want to stop that run. Anders and Christian just having a bit of a chat, staying calm. knowing that they've got to be patient. It's always difficult when you play a new combination. Just trying to work out what the strengths of each player is in this combination. Side out now is vital for Norway. Nicely done by Sørum. Sørum has played in Rio before. He played with Mathias Berntsen way back in 2017, but Anders Mol has not played in Rio, so first time for Anders and Christian together as a team playing here in Copacabana. Good stop from Mol. He gets one on the board this time. Adelmo just cannot get over the top. It's just a little too tight from Andre. It's a good pass. It's got to go a long way, Adelmo. What a swing! Incredible energy and power from being down on the ground and having to cover the full, almost the full width of the court to get to that set. Bit of a miss hit there from Anders Mol. Gets a great pass from his partner. So an easy point on the board for Brazil. Goes up again. Dug this time. Adelmo. Well, this time he mishits it. It's just the block of Mol that makes him consider things a little bit differently. When you've been blocked out by Anders Mol a couple of times so far already, you've got to be a little concerned about where he's going to pop up. Good serve from Anders. The two big guys at the net. Andre wins. So Brazil will sit down for the technical timeout with a 5-point lead in this first set. As we say hello to our referees. Waiting for our graphic with some names, but there we go. Stephen Miller from Germany, our first referee up on the stand doing the main officiating. And joining him, Carlos Rivera Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being such good officials. Never an easy job at this level. You have to deal with the emotion of the players. Sometimes there are some pretty cranky players if they feel that a call has not gone their way. But in general, players very respectful of the referees. There's nothing they can do. The referee has the final say. So at the end of the day, there's no point getting too worked up. Just have to play the next point. So we're into the second half of this first set. Brazil on serve. Christian took his eye off the ball for a little bit and mishit that. So both the Norwegians just mishandling the ball on their attack a little bit, which is a bit unlike them. Christian has a good long look. Great touch from Adelmo. Oh, stopped again at the net. By Mol, saving the day. Got a bit of a mountain to climb though. See how he just switched his hands from the right to the left at the last moment when he saw that was coming. Brilliant work in the air. Chases on for Andre. Comes back and gets an easy dig. And a nice calm line shot. Great work from Andre covering the court. It's hard enough running around the sand at any height, but when you're a 6'7", you're right up there. It is not easy get through this sand, and this is beautiful sand. Real sand here. We play so many events in the middle of cities, which is fantastic. But to play on the real sands of Copacabana Beach in Rio is a treat. Adelmo up against Mole again at the net, gets it past. You've got to be thinking that in Adelmo's mind, it's exciting. It's also intimidating, being served and having to side out against these two. Focus on the excitement part. Nice play from Sørum. Sees there's no one to be had. Best place to go is right through that middle. For Brazil, trailing by 5. Norway looking for a dig. Yep. Sørum, can he put it away? Mole will get a choice. He's in system and he's able to thump that one to the sideline. So a little bit of a comeback. It's only a point. It kind of feels like Norway are starting to get a bit of a feel for the Brazilian team. Keeping the ball far away from Andre as they can. Putting all the pressure on Adelmo. He's handling it nicely, mixing it up. He's hit some cut shots, he's hit some hard balls. He's been blocked a couple of times. And there's a lovely deep rainbow almost to the baseline. Chance again, Andre's on it. Has a little look, makes sure of it. And you know that he can get up there and thump it. You've got to hold in defense. Opens up a lot of line. Anders this time on 2. This is again. So it hasn't been successful. Third try now for Norway on that play. Trying to help his partner out. 19-12 for Brazil. Sørum working hard on those short serves. Oh, what a touch. Christian Sørum. How on earth did he find that angle? And then he had to play with the depth of it because Adelmo was right there. He was on the long cut, not on the short one. Good dig. Christian Sørum back up quickly. Andre, oh, keeping it alive. Adelmo won't go. Andre has a look. Oh, squeaks it past the block. Great work from both teams, keeping that ball alive. This play here, the crowd will love that here in Brazil. Bit of foot volley. And then the finish, Andre's just side-swiping it down to the sideline. Oh. Crowd didn't like that. Still got 6 more set points. Brazil just need to side out. Adelmo. Sørum has a look. He finds the space himself. So one saved. Now switch ends. Probably for the last time now. All that Norway can do is just play each point as if it's a point on its own. Try and take some momentum into the next set. Adelmo for the set. Mole saves it. Oh, Andre, what a swing. Great way to finish off the first set. 21-15, but as I said, Norway, well, they're looking like they're just there. A few uncharacteristic errors from Norway gave Brazil those extra points. But they've definitely put the pressure on Adelmo. He's thinking now, he's getting blocked more often than not. Touched on the net. 21-15 is those first set score. The attack's better for Brazil, most definitely. 3 blocks apiece for the big guys, Andre and Anders Mold. Anders is in Adelmo's face just a little bit more, I feel. About being Brazilian is there's such a great depth of players, so it probably wasn't that difficult for Andre to find Adelmo. We haven't seen him on the World Tour much, but he's been on the national circuit. So second set action, Brazil with 1 set in their pocket. Adelmo with the first side out. Adelmo's only played 12 events in total on the circuit. Touch again by Andre. Compared to Andre's 91 tournaments, and then you have a look at the Norwegians, 71 tournaments for Anders and 87 tournaments for Christian. The difference in the experience at playing at this level is massive, but Adelmo's doing a wonderful job, and so is Andre, just putting the pressure on at the block. Wouldn't call that a block for Andre, not a blocking point, but definitely the pressure of just being there. Sørum trying to swipe off him. Quick start in this second set. Again, the short serve, tough. And nicely done this time from Christian Sørum. He's perhaps looking a bit worse for wear, a little bit fatigued. The other problem with changing countries sometimes is the food and the water, and it's, you know, different on your stomach and sometimes can cause some illness. So it takes it out of the players. You never quite know what's going on. They're not going to give it away. They don't want to let anybody know that they're not feeling well, but right now Brazil putting all the pressure on Christian Sørum. Nicely done. Oh, one-handed. Ooh, touched off the block. A little bit of a cheer goes out from the Norwegians when Adelmo took that with his hands, but referee not going to say anything. Norway's not going to argue. Focus of Anders Mole, thinking of how to get his team out of the pickle that they feel they're in, and that's a nice way to get out of it. The big strong angle again from Sørum. That's the way he started off in the first set. With the ball now. Well, that one called a lift by the referee. Andre acknowledging that that was a good call. Just wiping his hands. Perhaps the ball was a little sweaty off the arms of his partner. Good spot. Squeaks that under the armpit. Beautiful picture of Anders' handset. Such a beautiful skill to be able to handset that ball, control everything about the side out. Not sure what's going to happen at the end of this point. The players will play on. The second referee was actually still fixing the court at the beginning when the whistle had blown. I think Adelmo was still being distracted by watching that, so he kind of didn't play the point, but I agree with the Brazilians that was still happening. I could feel that happening as well. Good on them for keeping on playing the point though, but probably should be called a replay if the second ref can.
I just heard him call, but I guess he has a point.
Yeah, Anders is agreeing as well. He knew it was going on. Great call by the referee. That's a replay. Everybody agrees. Good sportsmanship from the Norwegians as well, not to fight that. Ooh, did that hit? Came off the top of the block? No, the referee's saying no, it didn't. Anders is also saying he didn't touch it, so Norway level it up, 5 points apiece. Adelmo's going to go behind, make Anders move around a bit, and it works this time. And that is the benefit of moving your attack around, just getting the blockers off balance a little bit, making the defenders have to move as well, so everything's moving in defense and you can sometimes find a way through a little bit easier than if it's straight up and down. Oh, straight up and down for Crystal Sørum. Again, that net bouncing off the wrong way for the Norwegians. Mole goes up high, finds the baseline. Making Sørum have to sprint to get that pass. I don't think he was ready for that serve. Andre. Work at the net by Brazil. Pass was a little tight. Andre made a great choice.
Torcedora que dá grito muito alto, tá desde o primeiro jogo aqui, queria pedir uma salva de palmas para ela.
Sørum again has a good look, and Adelmo's there. He's just not letting him get a dig on that angle. He's either beating him sharp at his feet or he's bearing it at his face like he did just then. Oh, good chase. He's got to take it, Sørum. Oh, gets the point. All started with the good serve. Can they hold off Norway? Adelmo, it's that man right there. It's going to make the difference. That was a big swing to try and undertake. Taking on the block. Miss hit. Well, he finds the line this time. That was a chance for Norway there. That set was way off the net. Beautifully placed, though, by Adelmo. Sørum. Nice little line shot. Just mixing it up nicely, holding Adelmo in defense, hitting a few hard angles, sharp angles, and then leaving it to the last minute to make that shot. He definitely wasn't going to hit that hard. It's always going to be a shot, but he's got both the cut and the line. Oh, I would love to sit down with a bit of a lead here in the technical timeout. Are they going to get it? Well, they're going to get it. Going to get another point. They're wearing Adelmo down. Andre is thinking, what can I do to help my partner here? Give him the best set, that's the best thing. Net touch, Anders Mole. So Norway will sit down with the advantage of 1 point and going to come back out and side out. Crowd just holding their breath to see what happens between these two squads. Had such great matches here today. The crowd has absolutely loved it. Of course, we have court 2 alongside the centre court. You can see all the action on VBTV. You can actually split your screens and watch them both at the same time. Have a look there at the string of points that have got Norway back into this second set. Just lead by 1. You can also find out all the statistics, the schedules, media articles, interviews with the players on volleyballworld.com. It's great to have a little play around there, and of course Volleyball World and Beach Volleyball World Instagram accounts have some fantastic, or all the social media accounts in fact, have some fantastic little grabs that you can check out as well, so join us. Swing this time, the power down the line. Sørum mixes up his side out so well. That is why I called him a side out genius. Legendary side out genius. He's had to become one with Anders Mole as his partner. Doesn't often get served, Anders Mole. Angle block called. Well, we're not going to see what happens.
De apenas ponto. A pedidos. Na palma da mão. Já, já, já.
Just talking about Anders Mole getting a ball or two, and that is why he doesn't get served. Oh my goodness. He just punishes that ball. Adelmo doesn't even want to try and get his hand under that. Run down for Sørum. Whoa, what a swing and transition on the right. Christian Sørum. This just looks like a training day. Christian Sørum just beautifully digging that ball. Has a look, but then just goes for the big swipe cross court, beating the angle defense. Now Norway with that 3-point lead. They get a chance to sit down. Brazil are using their timeout. Trying to stop the momentum. Of course, we're playing the best of 3 sets, so Norway win this. The crowd get to see another set. Only to 15. Hopefully they can cheer on their home country team to a win. Right now, Norway are in charge. A little bit like that when you're playing a new combination. New combination often has that kind of honeymoon type of feeling where everything's going well, and then all of a sudden they just start to work you out, put a little bit of pressure on, and because you don't have the benefit of the experience of playing together, things can crumble a little bit. Just the difference in knowing where the handset is coming out of your partner's hands or the bump set's going to go. Reading the ball off your partner, if they're on the ground, if they've got one foot on the ground, if they're jumping, you kind of know. You get used to seeing what comes out. Makes it so much different. Sørum. This is where Christian Sørum can just take control of the game through the consistency in his side out. Good work. Oh, good cover by Sørum. Andre's on the chase. Oh, he gave a great set. Sørum was there. Couldn't get another one though. That point goes to Andre. It's this chase here. Not just putting it in the air, but putting it in a spot where Adelmo can hit that one for a winner. Sørum blocked by Andre. No good for Norway. Monster block paying dividends now. Can Brazil fight their way back on top in the second set and take it out? They don't want to go to 3. Remembering both teams had 3 setters earlier today. Feeling it in the legs, but Anders Mol is not. Gosh. Andre must take some more control when Anders Mol is at the net hitting. Just found a little prize in the sand. Some tape. One of the players perhaps, or some of the tape used in the setup. It's like digging for gold in the sand sometimes. Oh, through the hands. Mol reaching over the net, trying to stop that. Hitting the gap. This time, Anders Mol on target. And perfect opportunity with Andre running from the service line. Gotta say, Christian's passing is on point today, especially in the second set. Adelmo going behind again this time, trying something new. Sørum. Andre, oh! The fast play from both teams. The crowd's loving it. Just the reaction time. This one here, Andre, no time, perfect spot. Anders did a good job to try and get in some sort of defensive position. Oh, goodness me. Do not shoot when Andre is just hanging in the air. Wow. He waited. He went up just a fraction after Christian. He must have felt that the shot was coming. So Brazil now level the score. Andre. Oh, sorry. Anders. Adelmo. Oh, he wins the point. So the jump set, well, it didn't take too much away from the block of the Brazilians, but it kind of took off the timing from Christian and gave Brazil the opportunity for the defensive point. So they have fought their way back to the lead. They're up by 1. They are serving. This is going to be a very exciting last few points to close out this set. Who will take it? Christian. Beautiful shot, calm. Anders loves it. Again, calmness under pressure from that man right there. It's beautiful to watch. working around. Adelmo does a great job on the pass. Oh, Christian Sørum's there. Andre, oh, he can't keep it going. Norway, some good defense from both men. The lead has changed 4 times in this set. Last part of this set especially. Adelmo's out wide and Mol makes no mistake. Gets the 2-point gap and gets the first of 2 set points. Really didn't have anywhere to go. Mol was just hanging in the air waiting. This time going behind. Oh, he gets it! What a block to finish it. Monster block, a big split block from Anders Mol. Take that second set. We are going to 3. What a match between these 2 teams. 21-18 in that second set. Andre and Adelmo, they came back a couple of times. They pushed, but they just couldn't get past them in the end. Anders Mol changing the result with his blocks.
Jag förväntar sig att läget kommer stå i alla lag. Som man där de har bra för bak kan du hålla det i sista. Ja, jag ska jobba mig. Jag ska hålla jobba mig in i banan. Ja, vart på ja. Ja, så att det kommer mig på.
Hope you're enjoying this back home in Norway. You're able to understand what the gentlemen are talking about in the timeout. Very even statistics. Big blocking points by Mol and by Andre. Sørum leading the attacks with 17 successful attacks. Adelmo 14, Andre 10, and a 6. Third set action, Norway on the left of screen. And started just like he finished, Anders Mol. That was a beautiful shot block. Block number 6. Adelmo going behind. Finds some space over the top, has to go pretty high. He's got to keep on looking like he's going to hit the ball hard to keep Christian stopped and steady for the hip, opening up something down that line. Mol this time smacks it down, says, "Don't serve me." Staying with the run around this time. Sørum reads the play. And again with a fast angle. Sørum, such a smart defender. Injured his shoulder way back in 2022, but gee, he's done a lot of work to get back strong. No problems at all now. Have an opportunity now. Ooh, Andre, he almost jumped too high. Sørum's on it. Oh, just out. Well, I'd love to see a replay of that block from Andre. I think he touched it off his elbows. Going to get to see that. This run down from Christian, and Anders did a good job, but followed by Adelmo. So all 4 players feeling it. It's been a tough match, a big day, lots of volleyball. You need to stay focused mentally just as well as physically. Good job. Ooh, off the block, so good job by Christian. And against most teams, that ball would have landed in the sand. Christian not letting that one go. He knows how important it is in this third set, as we're only going to 15. Can run away with you pretty quickly. Oh, that floated. Oh, another foot volley dig. Oh, Anders finishes it. Christian Sørum, I mean, really? Gets a little kiss on the leg from his partner. You know, he knew that that was going to be too uncomfortable to go down with his hand. Well, maybe that's what they've been doing in Rio, playing a bit of foot volley with all the old guys that have their dugout foot volley courts here on the beach. Good job, great defense, both teams. Oh, again. Andre now with the swing, oh, and off the block. Anders was waiting. He was hoping for a shot. Shot on the angle, but he just created a target for Andre in the air. So these rallies hurt, absolutely hurt. Great shot, great dig. Anders is there, bouncing that one. I felt that one. That one just hitting the sand. Ferocious spike. Anders Mole. 6-3 for Norway. Andre. Great pass again from Sørum. What a touch. Perfect touch. Adelmo off the top of the head. Andre, it's still alive. Mole, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What an incredible match this is. Everything has happened in this match. The big blocks, the great plays, the bouncing hits, and some of the most incredible defense you could ever witness. Straight back to Adelmo. Can he keep going? A good dig. Sørum with the finest of shots. And that is the difference. Just the experience of being able to come back after such a big rally. Again, that cut shot would have gone down against most players, but Sørum gives one back just a little bit better. So Brazil, they'll have their timeout. Gee, both teams, they deserve one at this point. Norway have done a great job of keeping Andre Loyal-Stein out of the game, in the sense that they haven't given him any serves. Put all the pressure on the new kid on the block, Adelmo, but he has just done such an incredible job so far. A kid on the block is 27 years of age. He is the new kid compared to the other three. So, third set, Norway with the advantage, 4 points. Straight back to Adelmo. It's a little wide. Mole goes up high and beats Andre at the net with the lefty. Hello, gentlemen. Not often you'll see that. Great skill from Anders Mole. Good touch, Andre. Gets to have a swing, and a swing he does. Barely his... I think he's still in single digits in terms of how many times he's had a chance to hit the ball in this match. In fact, he has had 12 attacks, just over single digits. Work again, both teams in defense. Oh, the fine cut shot working for the Norwegians. Just the plays that both these teams have to make to beat each other. Quite incredible to watch, but Norway on this switch have a 5-point advantage. It's looking pretty good for the men in red, but Brazil, they don't want to give it away at this point. Many teams have come back. Pass. It's a nice set, finds the space down the line. Just backing himself, but there's a little tiny bit of room past that block. Oh, the ace! Good time to be serving an ace. Barely seen an ace in this match without having someone go for it. Oh, and the block. And this is the comeback. This is where Brazil just need to focus on each point. We talk about Andre being taken out of the match by the Norwegians. The one thing he can do is get himself in the match, and that's exactly what he's done. Looking at the stats, there's just one clear service ace in the entire match. That was just served by Andre.
Here you go, come in. And bolla.
And that just tells us that these teams aren't really about serving bombs, they're more about blocking and playing defense, putting the ball in the right position to cause trouble for their opponents, and also that they're pretty good passers. Great set. Another chance for Brazil. Saved, but here we go, Andre. He's going to go high and hard, and he does. It's another one back, and they are right in this third set now. 5 minutes ago, they looked down and out, but they backed themselves, and the crowd is absolutely loving it. It is so loud in this stadium. Good stop. Oh, what a placement, Christian Sørum. Under so much pressure. Adelmo was there in defense. Just too deep for him. He picked it. He was on the run. It's too deep. Can Norway maintain that 2-point lead? Can't get a defensive point. Got to keep just siding out. Oh, that's a free point for Christian and Anders, and they'll be sighing a little bit of relief 12-9. Of course, a win for both of these teams will almost guarantee, or will guarantee they're moving to the next round. Doesn't mean the other team won't move through. It just means that with 2 wins, more likely to go through on top. Still 1 game to go though after this for both of these teams. That'll be tomorrow. Well, the pressure was just too great. The last few points, they got excited, they had a great comeback. Now Norway have match point. Adelmo will go up 1 last time maybe for the big swing. Now it's just about siding out. Christian will change it up, go behind. Anders, oh, Andre saves the day yet again with a monster block. Unbelievable. He will not go away, he will not stop. This time Andre just all over it, keeping those hands wide, taking away the angles. Away again, match point. Christian goes sharp. Adelmo gets that sharp one for the first time, but Anders is there. Oh, what a shame for Brazil, but what a game for Norway. Gee, they did it hard.